episode is sponsored by We Forgot to Turn Off the AC Again.
So we had to play around with denoising and all that stuff. So if it sounds tinny, we apologize. Enjoy the episode.
Welcome back to Babes and Bagels. Episode. It's gonna be epic. Episode 9. Before we introduce our bagels, let's introduce our new pillows.
New pillows, fix yours, please. And this one. Yes. Target. And
5 below.
5 freaking below. I love them.
I know. Freaking 5 below.
We needed a refresh here, and it just made all the difference. So,
We'll talk about our refresh later too.
yeah, we talked a little bit about how we wanted to like turn everything into a vibe in our lives. Lives. Okay, so the main character of every podcast are bagels. Today are from
Paysan Bread.
You interrupted me. I don't like you. Okay, yes. Paysan Bread and
First time
again,
trying.
why haven't we done this? Based on looks alone, why haven't we done this?
The cream cheese is thick.
I saw it on Instagram a while back and I was like, well, gotta go.
Mine's thicker than yours.
You're thicker than me.
Actually, reverse card you are.
True.
It's okay.
Okay, so I got the OG plain bagel with cream cheese.
They only had 3 options left, which actually were pretty decent considering, you know. But we didn't. Did you?
Well,
know which one you
I wanted Asiago, but I'm
Did they
good
have
with-
Asiago? No.
No.
They had salt and pepper, plain, and pumpernickel. I almost thought about getting salt and pepper, even though I don't like salt. It's like
You probably would have been like,
yeah, I probably don't.
that is thick.
Pump sticks.
Pump sticks.
We got some pump sticks in the house with creme cheese.
And this is our first bagel feature that's cut in half.
Yeah, so
Pre-cut.
we're trying to decide do we want to eat a sandwich style like Paige said, or do one of these numbers. And we get 4 bites.
So it's basically more than normal.
Right.
I'm biting into it like a sand.
Like a sand.
You check it in 3 minutes in?
It is 3 minutes.
Yes, I can tell how long I've been doing this.
So, wait, 5, 6.
5, 6, 7, 8. Even my pillow is shook. Okay.
That cream cheese though.
That's a different cream cheese. That's got like a, almost has a ricotta type texture to it.
Okay, I don't think I can do the sand style. That's a lot of bite for me. I'm gonna have to do it in quarters. I'm gonna have to do it in quarters.
Maybe I'll do one sandwich and then the other separate. And then I've got my Remedy coffee, which is right next door to Paysan, which I don't know how long they've been open. Maybe not too long.
It still has a banner that says now open.
Yeah, well they have a
Walk up window?
yeah, but I'm saying they have a they're a vendor at Marble City Market, correct?
Yes.
Where they sell mainly sandwiches.
Yes.
But this little pop-up little order at the window is like all their bagels.
And then
Right next door, perfect combination, let me tell you. Coffee and bagels. Yes. So I got an iced vanilla latte, and it is really good today.
I, for one, passed on the coffee today. I stuck with mi agua,
You basic.
made directly from
the
freezer.
freezer.
The wickedly talented one and only Adele Dazeem.
Yes. Hashtag John Travolta. Shout out John Travolta.
Shout out Andy Mensa.
Oh, yeah. So this is
Oh my god.
this is Liddy.
You guys, I feel like I'm eating more cream cheese than bagel.
Well,
This is a lot of
that's why you
fat.
gotta eat it as a sandwich, so it's
I
like
know.
a whole spear.
I was technically.
Yeah. Ooh. This really has a
Can I
ricotta.
try it?
No.
Paige, come on.
Well, I want to try yours.
Okay.
Just kidding. Yum yum pumpernickel, yum yum white bread, yum yum pumpernickel bread. Hey!
Shout out Barney.
Shout out, Marty.
I love that episode.
Was that the grocery store?
Like the town.
They made their own town with cardboard, and we had many a cardboard
projects
growing up.
Mm-hmm.
I literally wait. I'm gonna take this in. Yes, I very much enjoy that.
Well, we didn't even have to have a knife because I spread it
Oh,
on.
right.
I'm using my thinner.
So, oh hey, Bill.
Hi, Boo.
She's just walking by. I wish we had another camera that you could get like a Gil cam.
A gill footage.
Gil cam. What's that, baby? She's switching spots. All right, so yeah, that episode of Barney inspired many forts and cardboard cities and stuff. Like I remember specifically at Grandma Dina's house. We would get our cardboard boxes from across from the post office. They just had cardboard recycling, and you could take what you please.
Yeah.
And we took like a full like refrigerator box. And I remember literally just a box, like on that SpongeBob episode.
Yeah.
And all I did was write with a blue crayon a password, like a passcode, like entry box with numbers, and I think I went beep boop beep boop beep, and went in.
Our imagination was wild.
Literally, that was the only thing I think I added to it, and it was the time of my life. Right?
Absolutely.
I love that kind of stuff. I would still, honestly, get up in a box and imagine Nate things.
What's Nate?
I don't know.
Okay.
I would imagine things. And I would also play cash register.
You're talking to the cash register queen.
And did you have one when you were younger?
Yes.
Straight up cash register.
Cash register.
Did you get it at Staples?
Probably.
Yeah.
It was life. I was a freaking cashier.
And it's like, okay. Why? Okay, it's still fun now to me. Would it be if I would have had that job
I don't
in
think
real
it's
life?
very fun for me.
No,
I
I
think
I straight up like love scanning stuff and typing things in, and especially if you have like nice nails on.
I think I'm over it. I've done
But
it
like
too
when
much.
you type with nails, it's life changing.
Nails are a different story.
And like you just feel cooler.
Right.
And when you're on your phone.
I'm gonna get my nails done, but they're sick.
Well, mine are actually, I have not ruined my
I see.
nails. They're not. I've like trimmed them a little bit, but
I'd be made fun of if I went in.
yeah. Well, I've seen worse. At least they're like not. Well, the worst is whenever you do rip one off and it like isn't a clean rip, so it's got like this jaggedy look to it, and it's like really poor. But what I'd like is to get them long enough to either paint myself or I'd even just go in and get them professionally done, just my nails, like and like do a cool design. Because I feel like completely ready when I have my, even when my nails are just long and nice, I feel like I'm like
I want to get like a
put together.
like not too just
Fake
enough.
or acrylic or
Yeah, acrylic.
acrylic or gel or whatever.
Just tall enough to like have some length on it.
We've only ever done our nails
Twice. I done it twice.
I think I did.
I did Christmas
3.
and just a random.
Yeah,
But I have a
it's hard to do anything. What's wrong?
no. I just had a thought.
Oh, but it's hard to do a lot of things with nails.
Yeah.
So
Well, clay. My thought was, this is a lot of fat in this cream cheese, and I'm having a supreme pizza, frozen pizza tonight, and I've got to go check the fat on it. So if I go over my fat intake today,
I don't keep track. But You're good?
Maybe. I don't know how much fat's in this.
Well, I don't think it counts when you do a podcast.
All right. Oh, wait.
We have been on the workout train though.
Rock City.
I'm finally getting it back into like a routine and stuff. Been eating better, like extremely better.
Like fruit every day.
Fruit every day.
Twice a day almost. I do twice a day.
I like fruit better than vegetables, but I probably could stand to incorporate some veggies.
Veggies.
Onion. I'm eating onion, tomatoes, and lettuce. So I'm guilty. Lettuce. But yeah, I have been. Let's see. At least 3 weeks, I've been doing the 1 Dr. Pepper a week. And I think I'll probably get one tonight because it comes with my movie combo that we're going to see the Minions with Brie. You got to, I mean, if you're getting a combo, but I'm not going to get a large this time. But if you get a combo, you have to get a pop because otherwise you're just screwing yourself.
You get tea. It's unsweet. That's what I get.
I don't like unsweet tea.
You're weird.
You're weird because it is.
Everyone says I'm weird
flavorless.
for liking unsweet tea.
There's what?
Everyone says I'm weird for liking unsweet.
Back off. I know, I get why, but I just don't like the taste. It's like completely bland, like you're slurping at nothing. No, it doesn't have a taste, but the taste it does have is just so. Honestly, it does taste like you're sipping up liquid cardboard. No,
I like it.
Yeah. So
enjoy it.
Yes, I will. But I honestly haven't been craving it as much as I thought I would.
See, when you
I also
lean off of it, you don't miss it as much.
Yeah.
I
But
don't.
it is nice to have it once a week because I do love it. And if it's not a good one on my once a week, what a waste.
Yeah. That's why you gotta be picky with where you have it. This is intimidating.
Just scrape some off.
I don't like that chunk right there.
I've been talking. I haven't even really gotten in my. So this coffee is slapping too.
I know it.
Yes. Do you want to tell your K-Brew story?
Yeah.
Not really a story, but
Momentarily.
Momentarily.
Let me
Ready?
take
5,
that.
6.
No 7, 8.
That was. I need more bread.
I know.
No.
I love cream cheese, but
So
dang.
we need the thickness of K-Brew's bagels on here.
Yeah. Balance it out.
But it was delicious.
So, sorry, baby. The other day we went to K-Brew. Been on the pod twice now, featured. With Brie, which we
Brie?
gave her
We can talk about that later on.
her Dunkin gift for her birthday, but hold on. So, one of their featured drinks was an orange blossom matcha freaking latte. And you know I'm gonna get it. So, pull up to the reg. And I had a free birthday gift I hadn't used yet since February.
Lucky it didn't expire.
And it doesn't expire till like next year.
I've had some things on there that say it doesn't expire until 2031. I'm like, oh, alright.
Sweet. Oh, maybe that's what mine said. Anywho, it said the free drink includes a featured drink. So I'm like, sweet, gonna cash this mother trucker in. And so I order it, and they're like, what size? Emily, you can order a small, medium, or large. They are giving you the choice.
Yeah, it's true.
And I say a small.
You realize after you started drinking it, right?
I don't know, I think I might have been in the moment, but I was like, I don't need the large. But it's
You have
free.
to justify. I
Yeah.
don't need it, but
It was so good,
Darn
though.
but did you get it again?
Oh, wait, I think I got one. Was that the second time I got it? I think that was the second time.
At the hotel one?
Oh,
Yeah, we went to K-Brew again
okay.
last week. It's in a hotel downtown, and I got the orange blossom this time.
Yes,
It's
very much good.
I don't think I've ever had a bad matcha with like a unique flavor to it.
Mm-mm.
It all works.
Mm-hmm.
So
So,
So you made a mistake there, but what can you
It's
do?
okay. You learn, you live. Do we want to hint at what we're going to do for next week?
Wait, no, we didn't talk about Bree's birthday present. So, our friend Bree,
Shout out.
Bree? It was her birthday at the beginning of July, and I was thinking about what to get her. I was like, okay, the Dunkin gift card, yes, and then I'm like, wait a minute. A pair of earrings I made. I was like, I can make these because they look like Dunkin, but then I matched them perfectly to Dunkin's branding colors.
The matches.
We'll insert a picture here, but we went full out with her Dunkin themed birthday present, and we were so excited to give it to her, and she loved it. But what the funny part is we were at Dunkin, and we were with our mom, and she's like, why don't you ask for one of those little sleeves to like put my backing card with the earrings on? And that was the idea. We were like, okay, yeah. And I felt awkward asking for that. Like, can I have just a small little sleeve, paper sleeve? And they gave me one. And of course, I had to go up there and like explain myself. It's like, just ask for the sleeve. You don't have to give them a story. They don't care. But the manager did care because she freaking hooked us up like you wouldn't believe.
Our girl Cece. Shout out Cece.
She says she's a decorator, and she just gave us all kinds of like donut boxes, cups, bags. She even threw in a t-shirt, and it was just like, girl, you hooked us up so much. Like, we had so many options. Oh, well, here it is. I'm gonna sneeze. So I think she was under the impression that we were gonna have like a full-on like party. But trust me, these will not go to waste because we be going to Dunkin all the time. And so we got like roaches. We'll show a picture of it. Like this little avocado toast box. I put her earrings in. Straws. Oh my gosh. And I'll put my reel in here too from Instagram. I was like, Dunkin, this is probably very loud. I was like, Dunkin, want to collab? Wouldn't that be amazing?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
They didn't answer. What fools. Just kidding. We love you.
Okay. So yeah, that was really fun
And
to
then
put
a
together.
bunch of boxes. Drink carrier.
No, wait, that's not a drink carrier. That's a munchkin box.
Oh.
Paper bags.
Another bag.
Seriously, we're gonna be using this. So. Yeah. So I just love putting gifts together, especially when there's like a common theme.
Mm-hmm.
So that was really fun to present her. And I'll go ahead and say this on here. We were like, oh no, we let her pick what. It's really loud, so I don't know if they can hear. We let her pick where she wanted to go for coffee, so we could give her her little gift. And we realized the day before, we're like, oh no, we're going to K-Brew with our Dunkin inspired
We were on the spot.
gift. We were like, oh shoot, like that. I mean, it's like we're there getting their coffee. It's just like this is like a whole little branding kind of thing. And I was hoping for like the seats around the table, so we're kind of like more out of view of the workers. And I feel like we were right on display because there are people sitting in those spots. But we frequent K-Brew so much too. We frequent all the coffee shops.
And we wouldn't be there if we didn't.
Yeah, we support all of them. So if you're a K-Brew worker and you're watching this, I know that you are. I apologize. It's awkward, but you might not even care. You probably think about it too much, but we love both of them.
Yeah.
So, all right. So yeah, the sandwich thing is overwhelming me too. We could probably literally scoop this up and save it.
Actually, yeah.
So,
I like this Pumpernickel though.
So yeah, like I said, to give a sneak peek for next week. You're gonna say, or
So, well, I guess I can say, well, we're gonna make it special for episode 10.
right? do a little change up of scenery
And
concept.
yes,
And
may or may not be a fail.
oh, I feel like it's gonna be a train wreck. And I also feel like
I don't
maybe.
think. Oh, I almost ruined it.
Oh. Well, I also feel like maybe we should use my phone and your phone to get different shots and
Yeah.
film at the same time.
Yeah,
You know, set it up like a whole production.
for sure.
So stay tuned for that.
You want one?
We'll have to we might even need to do that before next Monday. Like prepare ahead of time. Because what if it does fail? Or it might be harder to take us longer to edit what we're wanting to do.
right.
So maybe we should give ourselves more time. Because we always seem to be editing literally the night before we put her out there on Thursday. Today's Tuesday. Because yesterday didn't do it. But we're glad because I guess this can lead into.
Okay, this freaks me out. I gotta go ahead and say it.
No, gotta save it.
Nice.
You want to save those little
No.
Alright, well, this can go into, since we did save it to record today, we watched The Bachelorette last night, and I thought we would talk all things Batch.
Oh yeah.
My overall consensus of it was great, actually. I love both Rachel and Gabby.
Oh yes.
I think they both are, like, funny and
Yeah.
quirky,
I
especially.
think they are very
especially
genuine,
Gabby.
sincere, and like not
They're very,
not your typical like, you know.
yeah, and they reminded us of us, like, if we were on there, like, laughing and, like, just being, like, really close. And we were like, oh my gosh, can you imagine us on there together? Like, we were dying laughing whenever, that was extreme. We weren't dying laughing. We just laughed whenever we saw them just standing there together, waiting for someone to come out of the car. It's just, it panned out, and it was just them.
I think it was
Waiting.
Rachel. She was just like,
Yeah.
So, first impression was what?
No. You know what? It's time. It is
To end.
time to stop the gimmicks. We need to grow up, and just
They're
be
not
yourself.
funny. They're cringe, awkward, and unnecessary.
There's a difference between rolling up with a horse, or rolling up in some banana costume, or with a Speedo on or something, and being clever with like a little like flirty,
Yeah.
like
Why can't you just be yourself
a flirty
and
tie.
simple?
Sorry, a flirty tie-in with like who that person is.
But do you think they probably tell some of them they have to do gimmicks?
I wonder.
Because the contract probably is insane. What they have to. I don't know, but
It's just like
You better believe
enough
I'd
is
go up.
enough. We've seen it all, and then them continually bringing up Clayton was like, yeah. So
but
yeah, I'm just tired of the cheesery. I know you have to do a certain amount of it for TV reasons, ratings, whatever. But it's like, also, if you're gonna do a gimmick, why do you have to continue it into the roast
I know,
or
like-
into the cocktail party? Put a shirt on. Put the chicks in their freaking cage. Quit strangling them.
well, I know. I was like, well, he probably wasn't.
I know, but
It
just the way
looked
they're
like it,
holding
yeah.
them is funny.
And,
I love reading tweets after.
oh, those are
That's
funny. The ones you sent me.
I don't get on Twitter, but like
Twitter's enough.
on the daily, I only do it when I like want to see reactions to shows we watch. But some the tweets were like spot on with our thoughts. So I think it looks like it's gonna be a good season.
Oh, for sure.
Probably the most dramatic season yet.
So, did we have more than one, like, actual, like, okay, we're on board. I know Avon, so far,
Okay.
Avon.
I can't remember his. Oh, Eric. But it
Eric.
looks like Eric.
So we're gonna call him Eric.
Eric.
Or we can call him Big Rich or something. I don't know.
Poppy Rich.
Poppy Rich!
Call back to episode 2, I think.
2, I think, yeah.
I liked him, and but then when he didn't get
My
the roast,
name's not Rich!
I thought you were doing a play on. Right there. Oh. Man, it has affected you here. I liked him, but then when, like Mom said, when he didn't get the impression rose, he was like, I'm actually a little pissed.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like,
I don't know. He might have a douche side.
So, because I just felt like him and Gabby like connected on a sense of humor level, like they were constantly laughing and like giving each other like a hard time.
Yeah.
Like being sarcastic. But
We might make this a little segment every episode now.
yeah. Oh, and that reminds me too. I love how they like got together and like talked
Oh,
about
that
them. It's
would
like,
be
have you
for
kissed?
sure.
And you're like, yeah. I was like, that'd be us.
Let's see who else. Oh, Tino. Tino's cute.
Yeah, I
Oh,
like
no,
Tino
Rachel,
at
yeah,
their
your
little staircase.
Your freaking lipstick.
But I barely put it on
The
today.
heck is that?
I don't have to be generous here. Yeah, I like what he did with her on the stairs.
Yeah.
And that was cute. Can we talk about
The kiss.
Yeah,
Mario.
and Gabby. So after seeing Gabby kiss somebody else, we were like, okay, that was all Mario. Because I didn't remember her being like that. I didn't remember her being like that on Clayton.
Eric. Right?
Eric. Yes. So Mario, what you doing, boy?
I don't think he's ever kissed a human.
It was like you. It was
He was like this.
We were like, it's like fifth graders like kissing for the first time or something like that. Like,
Oh.
or
Oh,
you know, maybe
Mars.
not fifth graders. We'll say seventh grade. I don't know.
What?
was your first kiss?
Freshman year.
Really? Oh, I think I was in sixth.
I think.
I was in sixth grade. Just like a.
Yeah.
It was like. Yeah, so that was awkward. And then he got the first impression. We were like, "Oh no, they're gonna kiss again." It was just he was too straightforward. You need to give him a little.
You need to
You need to
relax.
clap your hand a little bit, buddy. So that was
I
crazy.
think a lot of the guys wanted to, but they were probably a little hesitant.
Yeah, it is.
Which the girls, they were like all for it. They're like, go in, I'll
Yeah.
kiss you.
It is. It's going to be interesting to see how it pans out with the choosing who they want to pursue.
They could have done it like the Caitlyn and
Yeah, what's her name? Brit? No, Brit.
Britt. They could have done it similar to that, but
But
not.
kept them both.
Yeah,
Yeah, like that night, pick who you want to go to.
yeah.
But not doing that.
But
That
that
could.
could.
They need
It would be
drama.
uneven probably, and then how is the rest of the season?
Seeing that sneak peek of how they were like, sorry, I'm here for Gabby, like 3 in a row for Rachel. I'm like, no.
No.
But I'm sure it's uneven.
I just hope their friendship stays. I'm sure it will.
I
but
saw-
it's
I
tough.
saw a quote that they're still good,
Yeah.
but I saw someone say that they've kind of like played into this best friend role. Like, we're best friends no matter what. So I wonder if it's. I really do hope that for real they are.
Yeah.
Because that would be sad.
Yeah.
I feel like if we were on there, and I don't think we would like the same people. I mean,
I don't think so.
We might find the same ones attractive, but I feel like we have
I
such
think we'd be
different,
okay. Maybe.
different types that I think we'd be good.
I feel like there'd be one where we both have to fight it
We'd be
out.
like,
rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
I get Eric.
I get Rick.
Rick
from last.
Yeah.
No, because it was prior to Clayton. Because it was who was the Bachelorette? Who was the Bachelorette? Oh,
Who was it?
what's her name?
Oh,
Michelle.
Right.
No, freaking
Which
Rick.
that's sad
Rick,
that she's not with Nathan.
Rick pulls up to
Oh my gosh,
the
we got
first night. Comes out of no, he didn't come out of one. He rolls up on a freaking car with his head popping out of a hole underneath.
not just a
freaking-
hole. What
What do you call it? Like
There's
at
a special name for that.
like at hotels they bring you like room service or something and like, pop the lid open and he's just
We're
Popped out.
inserting that clip.
yes.
My name is Rick. I want to tell you about the special tonight.
Because
Hi, I'm Rick.
How many times did we watch that?
Many.
Oh my gosh.
I got
It's
disturbed.
like I love cringe, but I hate it. I'll look away, but I'll continue watching. Like it's
Yes.
like
This was me last night.
oh, I kept pausing it and doing this. You're like, Paige, stop pausing. We gotta get through this.
Oh
So that'll be fun to do a Bachelorette recap each week. So we have some content planned. Sometimes we have a hard time like figuring out.
Did you spit?
Probably. I'm gonna say. But sometimes we have a hard time figuring out like what our like main focus.
Right.
But I feel like this one's kind of going well. Like we didn't plan some of the stuff we've talked about so far. But speaking of spitting, like I'm wondering. I hope that I feel like when I'm eating, talking like this, like I'm getting all like that I spit. But I hope it has nothing to do with my tooth. So, we talked about a dentist appointment on here before, but I had another dentist appointment, one that I was nervous about because I was, so did I tell this? I don't think I told this on here. So when I was like 8, 9, or 10 years old, I was at the pool and the lifeguard threw my goggles in the pool and I couldn't find them. So I'm down there in the water, like either like trying to find or like not have my eyes open. Oh, that would burn. Remember that feeling?
Yeah.
And I ran into the wall and chipped my tooth, my front tooth. So I had to get that fixed. And that
Did you get it fixed right away?
I don't really remember.
You just walking out?
Yeah, I know. But as a kid, you
Yeah.
you don't care. That's just like part of growing up. It seems like you're like, oh, my teeth. And it sucks because I have such little teeth, so it's like any tooth I'm missing probably the whole tooth. So yeah, that's been like 18 plus years at least ago when I got that fixed. And so it's on my right front tooth. There was like a ledge behind it, so it was kind of like.
Did you just say 18 years ago?
18 plus. We talked about 18 years ago too last time. I was
That doesn't compute.
No, it doesn't. So there was like a ledge behind that fix, and so it was like, it caused it to like create a stain here on the side of the fake tooth. And now like going through it where I'm like aware of what's going on, it's a resin composite, literally like resin in your thing. So I was nervous.
Is
I'm like,
your right?
my right. Yeah. And that's awesome that you couldn't tell after.
You can't.
Yeah. So I was really nervous because I was always like thinking like, oh my gosh, I think I've said this. Like, what if it falls out on an important day, like my wedding day? Which I remember saying this now. But anyway, I was nervous. I was like, I just hope it matches. I hope that I don't have any problems afterwards with it, like what if it popped out. But let me tell you, he did an amazing job. Incredible.
Shout out.
I grabbed
Ethan Long.
Yeah. I grabbed the
Doc Long.
or he gave me the mirror and I was like, wow, I was like a whole new lease on life. And he also took away like part of
Who? Huh?
a whole new lease on life.
Never heard of that.
There's a lot of sayings you haven't heard of, like a whole new lease on life, like a brand new like beginning. Like I just felt like fresh.
Okay.
A new lease. Alright. So, yeah, I couldn't even like see the difference. The match was perfect and
Immaculate.
And I just love it. I think it looks awesome. And he even took like part of when I wanted to take a picture of. Sorry, this is a long story.
I've had my share of stories.
I wanted to take a picture.
I chose a ball.
Yeah, I know. Little sausages. I wanted to take a picture of me after he shaved off or whatever you want to call it. Took my fake part off, so I was literally like, and when I saw it on my camera, I'm like, because he took more off over on this side because it was only just like a little corner chip, but he also replaced like this area that had like missing enamel or like my enamel was.
You look like alfalfa. You have his hair sticking up. Let me see.
Oh well. I could see it in the TV. So like I had like lack of enamel, like, and I'm like Dr. Pepper. So that even fixed that. So the whole thing. I mean, it's just like, and it really only took an hour. And to think like something so important, literally my front tooth, and it turned out even better than I could have thought.
Yeah.
So I will insert the said pictures here. And I don't think I just didn't do a video, but I was literally like the dentist assistant, and I'm like, And then after he was done taking it off, I was like, I gotta see this. When I said it, I was like, I gotta see this. I was like, it literally makes a difference.
No, then you're like, all right, thanks.
And I was like, all right, I'm good to go. Yeah, so that was a great experience. And every time I'm like, those kind of things happen, either with something like that or Super Chicks, like food, like that's just really good. You want to stand up and clap. I want to leave a Google review. That's my new thing. So I still do have to do those.
Did you talk about how it slapped your Bacavo or whatever you want?
Oh, I talked about that one, but we did go to Super Chicks again.
That's what I'm talking about.
And I got the, what was it called? Whatever the sandwich called.
Oh, with the
fried avocado on it.
My tendies were tough.
Yeah,
But
I added a chicken fillet to it. Literally, like the best.
I was talking to a friend. They said that their tenders weren't tough.
Well,
so maybe it was just a bad batch.
Yeah,
but the chicken fillet,
oh my gosh,
it's better than Chick-fil-A.
It's the best chicken I've ever had.
It's better than Chick-fil-A.
And it's a lot more pricey than Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, but Chick-fil-A can still freaking
so it's
get
like
it.
I feel like with the price and it being like, at least what I got was like fair food. It was really greasy. I was like, this is like a once in a while kind of thing. But I adored that meal. I adored it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could go for a spicy chicken sandwich right now. Well, not right now. But I'm thinking.
I haven't even finished. I've been just talking away. Oh.
I'm full.
Yeah.
At least you're gonna have like a lightish dinner. But I might have my pizza for a late night snack.
I don't know what I'm doing. I've been on the salad train.
Salads are bomb.com, like for real.
And the tortilla train. Picture here of
you can copy something.
Well,
yeah. Well, not
Mom sent it to us on Pinterest.
But the second
slice from the middle down on a tortilla. Put all the food, your pieces down. So like the first one we had was like mozzarella cheese slices, avocado, chicken, which we got from Chick-fil-A, tomato, onion, and then Emily's Quirky mayonnaise. And then you fold it up, and it's so good. And then I made another version, breakfast version. I'm gonna start with cheese, avocado, hard-boiled eggs. Love hard-boiled eggs. Like
shredded hash brown.
Shush train.
Judgy. Freaking they interrupted my chosen episode today. Trains.
Bacon. Onion. Quirky mayonnaise.
And shredded hash brown.
Then shredded hash brown.
Put that.
Just sprinkled it in there. But I just love a good, either like a sandwich, like I love my BLTs, the tortilla wraps.
I am potty. I just my body feels locked up.
We need to stretch after our workouts. We don't stretch. Child pose. I thought you were gonna fall on the couch.
Ow! What? My mole!
Your mole hurts? Then maybe that has some problems attached to it. It just hangs there like a booger.
I can't help it.
You
Want me to chop it off?
You need to take it off.
No, special.
Okay.
So, my most special name.
I like a little freckles on my shoulders. I wish I had freckles. I think they're cute. You don't seem like you're present.
I am. I'm just thinking.
I'll just do this pod by myself.
Look at my foot. You.
Okay, what else we got? I feel like you need to tell a story. I need to eat my bagel. And this is getting watered down instead of talking.
I don't have any stories, but I do have thoughts on The Chosen because I'm actually finally getting in the rhythm of watching it.
Hit me with it.
I just finished episode 4.
Yes.
And
favorite episode.
And yes, literally favorite episode. And I haven't even watched the rest. But absolutely incredible. had me in tears. I was just in awe. I was staring at the screen like this. And I had a little drip on my
Can we
shirt.
put your picture here?
Yeah.
It's so cute.
Don't mind the bedhead, but
It's so cute.
I mean, it just shook me to my core.
You should share that. Tag him like on something.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, you guys.
It's life. It's just like so cool to see.
I love seeing.
The way
I
they
love
break
having
it down.
a visualization of that time and just like Jesus.
Second, Jonathan Rooney's the second best Jesus.
John freaking Rooney is the cutest representation of Jesus.
He's
He
perfect.
just plays it so well.
And what's cool is that I believe this, if I remember right, that he's known. What's his name? The director.
Dallas
Jenkins for years now, I think.
They know each other.
And I think he did like a play where he was Jesus, or some kind. I think it was like some kind of church within Dallas's church that he did something playing Jesus, and now he's just completely taken on that role. Like just, it's just ideal. Like I can't picture anybody else doing it. He does it with such grace, and like him as a person is just so strong, like in his faith and sharing his thoughts on how he portrays Jesus and how he takes this role so seriously and doesn't want to.
Is the story.
Like he takes care of it like so much. Like he
That's
has so
awesome.
much pride in it and wants to do right by Jesus. I mean, can you imagine that kind of pressure? I mean, that is pressure to play the most
And I love having
iconic person
Yeah.
alive that has ever lived.
I like connecting that visualization with the Bible, my Bible studies.
Yes,
Because
it
I'm
changes
reading
it.
the chapters and then I watch it and I'm like,
It makes you
more sense.
understand it. Yes. So it's like whenever you like are reading any book and you imagine it in your head, the characters what they look like, you literally can just like read it and see it.
yes.
It's so great. I think I have like a few minutes left of the first episode. I'm watching it again. It's probably
You what?
I'm gonna watch it again.
No, you're on what?
I started the first episode a few days ago, but I was about to fall asleep and I wanted to watch the awesome ending to that episode.
Good.
So we're gonna go see family, our cousins soon, and we want to talk all things Chosen.
Oh yeah.
So, because they just started watching it, and we're gonna have those late night talks, get real deep. Like one time, do you remember what I'm gonna say?
Yeah.
They were here visiting, and we were just getting all like, it's like 2 p.m.
Another train? What kind of cargo you freaking taking somewhere?
It was like 2 a.m. and we were like just talking about all kind of things, and I think we were like, what is life? I don't like what is outer space? And then I pointed to the corner on the TV screen. I'm like, what's a corner?
Seriously though, what is
Like,
it?
Why is that called a corner? What is it? Why are things called what they are? And then you get into the whole eternity thing and
I
outer
can't fathom
space
that one.
and freak yourself out. Like eternity is eternity, and it's gonna be incredible in heaven. But it's just to think about the concept of eternity is like, you can't. Our human brains cannot even begin to comprehend.
No.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to that, and I think I'm gonna save this bagel because I just feel like we're talking too much, and I won't be able to enjoy it. So yeah, The Chosen is. I just think I talked about it last time. I was like, you gotta go watch it. You have.
If you miss out,
It's pretty
I'm
much.
sorry.
It's pretty much a necessity in life.
yes.
It's just like the Bible and Jesus and God.
Correct.
And love God, love people.
I don't like you. No, wait. I love you. I don't like you.
Yeah. Yeah. So, Chosy Chose.
I am a. What do they have? Do they have a name for like
fan base?
the chosen?
Yeah.
The choosers.
Well, it's like they say like be the blue fish because the fish that goes
Oh.
the fish.
Yeah.
like, and it is 12 that are turned around,
So,
turned blue.
I have a question. So,
A kid realized that.
wow. This doesn't ruin anything for anyone that hasn't watched it, but like the last episode, he had like James, John, Simon, Andrew, all them follow.
Yeah.
So is that the start of the discipleship?
Well, James and John were already right. They knew him, or they knew of him. No, wait, no. Andrew knew.
Andrew knew.
Andrew knew of him through John the
Baptist.
Baptist.
Yeah, I watched
And-
that scene.
Well, it's not getting in the way if you're a Christian, you know
Right, yeah.
what it is. But even if someone told you the whole story of The Chosen, like each episode in detail, and then you watched it, you would still get the same effect.
Right.
I get the same effect every time I watch it. I've watched this probably the fourth or fifth time I'll be watching it. It's just everything. And like I said last time, it's solely crowdfunded. You donate, and that's what keeps their production going. And I think they're
You
planning
see
on
that
doing
number that
7
keep going up?
seasons. Yes,
They're doing 7?
I think it's 7. That's what they plan.
And they're doing 3 now?
Yeah, I think they're in the middle of 3. But I saw, I think it was like a special behind the scenes snippet of them like literally like had a whiteboard in front of them planning out everything. Can you imagine planning out something like you have to get this thing right, you know?
I know.
And
I
also,
can't even like comprehend the Bible. So for somebody to write a story like that,
people that study the Bible, like in like I don't know what you call them, like Bible scholars. I don't know, like people that like know everything, when this was, where this was, all that kind of stuff. I mean, that's just incredible.
yeah.
But also, next Sunday is the live stream. It's gonna show a sneak peek scene of season 3.
Do I want to watch them?
Well, it's not, I don't know that it would ruin anything, but maybe you'll be done by then. No. I
There's
read
only
the
how many episodes?
like 7 or 8 maybe.
Like 4 more, and then however many.
We'll see. But they're also doing a documentary where there's like a group of Gen Z kids that either are like lost in faith, don't believe in anything, or just come from different walks of life, and they all sit down and they didn't know what they were there for, and they watched The Chosen.
How much did they watch?
Like maybe just like the first episode. I don't know if they ended up watching the whole thing together, but at least the first episode, and then they talk about it, and it just looks incredible. Like I'll put a link to the trailer in the description, so you'll remember to do that. It was just like to see people's lives transform like that, and just like an aha moment. It's beautiful.
Yes.
So shout out Jesus.
Yeah.
Cheers to Jesus.
24, 3, 6, 5.
24, 3, 6, 5. Oh, that was 5. 24, 3, 6, 5. No. 24, 3, 6, 5. I can't.
Wait, I'm trying to think of the Danny version.
Yeah, it's
24, 3, 6, 5. Our human is equal. Don't we all need Jesus? Every moment of our lives.
Yeah.
24, 3, 6, 5.
We did that twice.
You weren't feeling it?
I wasn't feeling the India. We had more to talk about, I thought. Do you want to cut it out?
No, it's funny. Keep
All
going.
right, we messed up.
I'm tired today.
We got a few more cool things, what we were going to do. Yeah, that would have been a good spot.
Yeah, I
That
know.
was-
I scanned the
That's on me. And I'm moving my toe. Did you save that video?
I think so.
I have like this comfort thing, I guess you could say, or just from being anxious, I guess. I don't know if you can see it in the video.
I think you can.
I moved my big toe, like just all the
If
time
I
watching
find the
TV.
video,
like
put it here.
like watching TV, it just moves. And Emily always takes videos of it.
I'm like this with my phone.
Zoom in. Or in the video that you took, it sounds like you're laughing, It's like you're trying to distract me.
No,
to
I
make
actually
me
think
not
I
look.
was laughing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were trying to just be normal, so I wouldn't catch on.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know, maybe
Well, one thing I wanted to say too, random. Last night, Gilly was on my bed, and I was working on clay stuff, and she came in all talky, and it was so cute. Maybe I'll put that video here too.
Bill, so you like your new food container? Oh, that's so perfect. Okay, good.
She's just the cutest. And then when I was saying goodnight to her, she was at the end of my bed, and I just love to like wrap my hand. Yeah, sculpt her little head. And then I was just like, Gilly, you're from that too.
Maybe.
What
she travel from another
days? So like you said, she popped up at our door when we were renting in Mattoon. And I was just like, Gilly, you're from Mattoon. That's her hometown. She's funny. I just like that. I don't know where that came from.
She could be from Allenville.
True.
Or she could be
What
from
if she's
Sullivan.
from Charleston?
Or Sullivan. Hometown.
I really would love to know where she came from.
I know.
I wonder if she was like part of the litter that was dumped by a farm or something.
We saved.
She's here. I tell her all the time. I'm like, I'm so glad we
I know.
She's just like the perfect fit. So I didn't get around to doing it, but maybe I'll save it for episode 10. You know how in the first episode, we had a little bag of Gilly's hair, and we're gonna make her little Nike slides out of her like hair that we like brushed off of her with the brush, which is really satisfying. You brush it and then you push it out and you take all the hair off. And I think I'll cut out with Cricut vinyl
I don't
little
know how you
Nike
can
switch.
put that on.
Well, it's just gonna attach to the hair.
Is she gonna wear? No.
Probably not.
Should we put her?
Oh my gosh! You can tell
We
it.
got a lip.
Amazon.
What
was on my
animal was it?
You know what? I really don't know.
It looked like a little
Oh,
Winnie the Pooh.
It did look like a Winnie the Pooh.
It was like this little like opening for her face, and then you like Velcro it here, and she. Yes, we have the video.
Yeah.
We're feeding the wild.
Yeah, it's just like. She backed up right.
Oh my god!
She hated
and then we're
it.
like, we're feeding
Ooh, that
the
made me
wild.
dizzy.
I know, me too.
Okay,